Hi everyone. Just doing a quick mic check. Hope everyone can hear me okay. Hello. I hope everyone's doing so good right now. Um, this is so I'm doing like the first live stream of Global Hack Week September. So it's a little intimidating, but I'm so excited. And yeah, we're gonna be learning about front end super soon. Hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I um I prepared. Oh my gosh, okay. Looks like had the tab muted, was confused. Yeah, I hope everyone can hear me okay. Yes, hello. All the coolest people do front end. So true. So this is facts. Yeah, no, for sure. Um, yes. So yeah, we'll be starting soon in a bit. It is let's see, 1:30 EST now. Basically like or what was I gonna say? The time for me right now, local time for me now, is 12:30 p.m. CST. So yeah, no, it's been a really great morning so far. Um, I'm finally, if you've seen any of my live streams before, I did 2 last Global Hack Week for GHW Init. And I was back at like my room back home. I'm now in my room at my apartment at school. So it's really cool here. Finally, like in like a school started, it's like study mode in every time, but yeah, awesome. Yes, oh my gosh, lots of love from India. Oh my god, sending all my love back. Literally, I know it's like a little later for everyone, and then I'll talk about it through the live stream as well. No worries if you can't stay for the whole thing. It is all recorded and just it's like it'll stay on Twitch and on YouTube. So you're always welcome to just like go back and like rewatch it or watch the part you didn't miss. And then I'll be putting up all my resources. The session will be 2 hours long. So first hour is me explaining. Second hour is like actually like coding, and then we're gonna be putting it on GitHub pages. So that's kind of the layout. I'll talk about it more as well when we get started here. We'll just wait for a couple more people to join. It's 2 past the hour. Let's see. Yes, so oh my god, Blahaj gang. All right, we'll kind of sort of get started here. If you haven't watched any of my streams before, you know that I always bring on my Squishmallows for a stream to like code with me. But because I'm wearing the MLH HackCon shirt, because I was just at HackCon, I think it was 2 weeks ago. And yeah, and then I have a Blahaj. So thank you to Jackie for giving me one. It was amazing meeting her, by the way. She's wonderful. She gave me a Blahaj. So we have her here. Literally in love. So Blahaj will be with us throughout the the stream today. So yeah. Yes, and then I got a question here that said any prerequisites or things you would like us to get ready. Not for the first part. I think we're all good, so should be fine. Or at least for the first part, we should be okay. Yeah, and then you were at HackCon. Yes, I was at HackCon. It was amazing. Loved it. All right. Yeah, we'll go on ahead and get started. Yeah, super hyped. Okay. Yeah, getting started with front end development. I will 1 second mute the music here. But yeah, we'll go ahead, get started. Hope everyone's ready to go. Yeah, so we have here basically the timeline. Front end development fundamentals. We'll go through basically like just like what is front end if anyone has not heard the term before or has heard it but literally doesn't know what it means. All good. We'll be explaining that. Two will be ways to get started. So I'll introduce how I got started. We'll talk about like the roadmap for a front end developer if you're interested in that, and then just like ways to get started on like projects and like where to kind of like get into it. And then the third part of the stream today will be a coding session. We'll get started on like our first website, kind of what does that look like, HTML, CSS, and then we're gonna put it on GitHub through GitHub Pages. We're gonna have it so that you can actually like share a link with friends and have them go to your site. So it's very cool. Yeah, no, it'll be fun. We have a lot of time still. So yeah, and then, okay. So yes, so who am I, in case anyone has never seen me before, met me before? I'm Ellie from MLH. I'm a sophomore student at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. I'm majoring in information sciences and I'm minoring in computer science. So yeah, I'm an MLH coach, so I will be at a lot of member events this upcoming year. It'll be really excited. I will be heading down to Dallas for Hack SMU, and then I will be at Hack Georgia Tech, which is so exciting. Literally can't wait for that one as well. But yes, so very cool. And then, we have some questions up here. Hi to everyone coming in. Will any of the recording be available? Yes. So on YouTube, the full like stream will be up for you to watch later. In case anyone has to go, you're all good. Yeah, and then I'm currently a software developer at Hack for Impact. It's an organization on my campus. And then, yes, I am first robotics alum, and then I interned at IBM last year. So if anyone has any questions about my experience, you're always welcome to reach out. That is my GitHub and my Instagram. Yes. Do I have a Twitter? I do, but it's kind of like, I don't really like, it's nothing coding related, so it's just kind of like mine. I do have like I posted pictures of like HackCon and stuff there. If you are interested in following me on Twitter, I can definitely share that later on today. But yeah, or on Discord if you like. I'll be like on there's a Global Hack Week like lounge chat. I can go ahead and drop it there too later today if anyone's interested in following my Twitter. But yeah, those are my social medias. Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, what's going on? Wait. Yes. Okay. And then stream resources. If you go to this site here, the slides aren't up yet. They will be up after the stream ends. And then I'll also have like some links of like all the stuff that I mentioned today. So for any resources, and I also have, yes, I will drop it in the chat as well for everyone. Yeah, basically I also did a bunch of other live streams. So you can also check that out as well if you're interested for some of the past things I've done that are also front end related for anyone who's still interested in that. And then yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll go on ahead and get started. So yeah, so let's talk about exactly what front end development is. So it is comprised of coding, user interface, and languages. So the coding aspect of it is taking a vision or design and implementing it through code. That's pretty much like the basics of what front-end development is. It's part of creating a user interface, right, that determines each part of a site or application, or what an application does and how it will look like. So yeah, we'll go over some examples as well. And then in terms of like languages, like what exactly do you need to know for front-end development? HTML, CSS, you might have also had experience with that before. And then OOP language, JavaScript. So that is typically the main one. You may also see Python and Java particularly for like mobile apps, and then Python as well. Is like sometimes used in like different frameworks that we'll also talk about as well. So yeah, it really just depends what kind of like web application you're looking into, but HTML, CSS, JavaScript is usually like the basic one, like the one like the go-to. So yeah, and then right, so what does this look like what exactly, when we're talking about front end, what exactly are we talking about? So yeah, as I mentioned, it's the user interface that you see. So I have on the left here Stripe's homepage. So as you can see, it's like the background, the layout, the buttons, like the phone mockups, the meshing text with the background of payments infrastructure for the internet, something like that. Like that is what developers are coding for the like viewing the site, right? The sign in that you see up in the corner. And then we also have like GitHub in Excel in itself. The actual, like when you look at your profile, right, you have like your picture, you have the name, you have your username, a description, if you want to edit, right? So all of that is built out. That is the front end part of the website. Stripe's homepage is what every front end dev wants to build. So true. Literally, every time I think of front end, I think of Stripe's homepage. It is gorgeous, like very amazing, very talented developers there. And yeah, and then on the right there is kind of an example of what Wix's like mobile app looks like. So front end is also like on like, when we talk about like websites, we also are talking about like the mobile apps as well. So like Wix is like home's website mobile app, for example, like that is front end as well. Any like buttons you're designing, any like components that you're building out like visually, that is the front end. So yeah. And then someone asked, "Are 2000s style website designs so pretty?" It honestly, I think so. I think they have a very like nostalgic touch to them. It really depends on like what you're building, and also if front end development doesn't exactly mean you're a designer. So those are also like technically two different things. You can know exactly how to style a button from a design, but that doesn't mean you designed it, if that makes sense. So it really just depends on like what it is that you like doing, right? Like, do you just want to code, or do you want to design it too? And they're not necessarily the same thing. Yeah, so where does exactly front end fit? Because you may have heard also of back end web development and then full stack. So back end is what is what we call like the server side of things. So that is making sure that when you click on a button, it actually is like saving your image or you're uploading something, right? Making sure backend is what makes sure that your image actually gets posted online or something like that. Like for Instagram or Twitter, for example, that your tweet gets sent out. Like how does that like make sure, like how do we make sure that that is happening, right? So that is what backend does. Backend makes sure that the site is also like, just like working on the internet, especially if you have like, you have multiple users, things like that. And then backend is also making sure that you're storing everything. So all the data that goes into like storing like users, storing usernames, content, things like that. Like where is that being stored? It's stored in a database. So things like that. And then full stack is both of those put together, and then also like the databases, right? So yeah, full stack. You may have heard of like a full stack developer. That is someone who equally knows both, or I guess like not equally, but knows both enough to be considered like proficient in both aspects of knowing exactly the back end and then the front end as well, which is what primarily is what today's stream and workshop is about. Yeah, no, I personally, the front end is like my passion, my go-to. So definitely, and you can never like not learn enough on either side. There's always so much to learn from each side of it. And then yes, someone asked, is this being recorded so we can watch later? Yes, it is. It'll be up on YouTube and all that. So you're all good. You'll be able to watch it later if you'd like. Okay, and then also let's touch a little bit on frameworks. So yeah, we'll go on ahead using frameworks as a front end developer. So what exactly does that mean, right? Like, what is a framework? When I first learned about a framework, I was very confused. I didn't understand what it meant. But they're amazing, and you'll grow to love them too if you ever decide to pursue front end development. So it's basically like a framework is kind of like, if you think about it in like a non-code context, framework is basically like this outline, right? This like set of like tools that you're using. So it'll have like resources, tools, and then a framework as a front-end developer is going to help you build those web/mobile apps while also communicating with, or more easily communicating with like what you call like your backend, right? Which is that server side communication. And then you get to standardize your pages, and then it's helpful with like responsiveness, and we'll go exactly like into more detail about what that means with examples of these. So no worries if this isn't clicking yet. It took me like so long to finally like understand what it means, and it really is just about how like you go about thinking it too. Yes, I have a couple questions here. What was the first framework you learned? React, and it holds a special place in my heart. So yeah, and then we have also, what is the difference between a framework and a library? So yeah, that's a really great question. I'll go into like a couple examples here. It'll kind of help demonstrate that. So yeah, so frameworks, for example, are React, and then you may have also heard of React Native. That is just basically React, but for a mobile app. Vue.js is also a really popular framework. And then AngularJS, which is a framework as well. So you may have heard of these. They all kind of have like different things that are like pros and cons to each of them. I recommend, like, if you're interested in a project that you'd like to build, definitely search up and see kind of like what or like what will be like the best one for you. So yeah, and then getting a couple of questions here, if React is a library or a framework. So going back to like the definition of each, I believe, as I understand it, a library is kind of like just like resources and tools that you're able to integrate with your code to also kind of help produce like the intended results. So for example, different like JavaScript libraries, for example, that I know off the top of my head that I've used before. I know are like D3.js, that is for data visualization. It helps with visualizing data. And then there's also P5.js, which is also another JavaScript library that helps you like put together different like animations and like what you call sprites throughout like a page. That's also a very cool library that I've used in the past as well. But as I've learned it, React is a framework. I'm not sure if it seems like there's like some sort of debate on it. I personally have called it like a framework. So that is kind of how I've seen it before. I guess it can be up for debate if it's a library. I've learned it as a framework, and that's how I've called it. But yeah, so regardless, I think these are incredibly powerful tools. Okay, React calls itself a library. Yeah, I like either way. I still think, yeah, exactly. Either way, I think it's incredibly powerful tool that has helped me create different web apps. For example, they've Facebook is built with React. So that's just something to think about too. That yeah, it's you can use it in both ways. Yeah, and then oh yes, someone said the link for the slides in my resources page goes to the UI UX slides. Yes, so after this stream is over, they will get updated so that it's these slides. So you should be good. And then, can we learn React without getting into HTML/CSS? Personally, I think just because React is for like web apps, I don't believe that it's like possible, just because you do have to use HTML within React to display a web app. So if that makes sense, React is only, like I said, the framework that outline the resources, the tools that you will use to like have your web app. Yes, and then can we start React without learning JavaScript? That's a really great question too, and this is kind of sort of like, you should know some JavaScript before going into React, at least understanding it, or at least understanding any other like object-oriented programming language, because some stuff just transfers to JavaScript, and then it's just using JavaScript syntax. But you should know like some object-oriented for a language for you to start in React as well, if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll go ahead and also keep going on with some slides here. And I'll talk about how I got started too, just because I feel like I personally feel like this is something that can be like just beneficial to anyone who's getting started too. In 2018, I started or I learned HTML and CSS through changing my templates on Tumblr. So if anyone personally relates to that, that's really cool because it's the same. And just started playing around with like div tags and paragraph tags and things like that. Nothing too extreme though. In 2019, I learned OOP in Java, so that was something that I just learned to code in general. Nothing front end or nothing like web development though. In 2020, I started attending more and more hackathons, and that's when I started building more like websites. And then in 2021, so just last year, I learned exactly what frameworks were, and am a developer now for an organization. So it's kind of it's been like a while, and I only just learned like frameworks last year. I'm still getting into them, and there's always like room for improvement, especially if you've been using this for a long time. Then definitely have more experience. I just believe that we all have different ways of getting started, and I'm kind of here to show you as well that how you can get started even if you've like never touched this before. So yeah, now we'll kind of go into this section of what you should know as a front-end developer. Someone asked, can I find the check-in link? If you're on the Discord in the announcements, it is sent in there for like quick access. It should be there. And then on Twitch, there's also some people who have dropped it in the chat as well. Yes. Okay. Yes, and then the recording will be on the MLH YouTube page. Yeah, and then I'll show some resources. I know some people are asking about resources. There will be some more throughout the stream as well. How much CSS is good enough to put a pause upon and head over to JavaScript? It really is just depending on your own judgment. If that makes sense, you can learn like both at the same time. I feel like they're just separately exclusive enough that learning one won't hinder you from the other or anything like that. But yeah, we'll go on and get started here. So as I mentioned before, learning HTML, learning CSS, and JavaScript is the like fundamental for like any type of front end you do. You should be able to know how to lay out pages or content through HTML, learn how to style them through CSS, and then also through JavaScript, you're able to kind of have stuff be more dynamic for you to like be able to move things, or when you click on something it takes you to another thing, right? Like your site isn't what's static, a static site. But yeah, so just kind of as an example like that. Oh yeah, good night to whoever's leaving. Yes. Yes, and if you already know some HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, that's amazing. Keep going. It'll throughout your front end development process and throughout learning, it'll be like a great way for you to hop into frameworks. And yeah, and then also something really crucial that I want to touch on is the DOM. I feel like some people have talked about it in the chat as well. So DOM stands for Document Object Model. Oh, there's a P missing there. It's supposed to say Programming Interface for Web Documents. It represents the document as nodes and objects. So kind of like as you see here in this diagram. And then you can use the API directly in JavaScript from within and what's called like a script. So I'm sure you've seen like script tags within like just HTML pages. And that is what, how like it's run by the browser. So yeah, we'll go ahead on and also getting started. So kind of how do we do that? How do we even begin to like think about, all right, I know what this stuff is now. How do I even like get started with it? Okay. We'll touch on that as well. And then just some questions here. Yes, can you give us some practical examples of what JavaScript can do? It's one of the things I've never quite understood. Yeah, throughout like the coding session, I'll try to see if maybe we can touch on some of those things too. I personally just have been using React for like the last year. So JavaScript it's like already within. So that's kind of what I've been doing, but we'll cover some stuff as well that maybe we can do on the site that we're making. So yes, and then someone said, shall I watch this session or directly start building for the challenge? Totally up to you, however you'd like. Again, the coding session we'll have is just going to be super casual. And then just like anything like that, whatever you'd like to build, if that makes sense. But yeah, some resources and everything, right? All right, so I have categorized this personally myself into what I call routes of like different, I guess, like routes that you can take to learn front-end web development. So that includes projects, online courses, YouTube videos, and then games. So yeah, I'll talk about what that means exactly. So projects. So these are some things that like just like straight up, like if you're thinking about literally doing any of these, you can go on, start like just straight up like start, get like a template for a static site. And then just start making it and then just start Googling literally everything that you'd like to do. So, okay, how do I add a picture in HTML and CSS? How do I add a button? And then just literally just like start building it off that, and you will learn like that as well. Honestly, like probably one of the best ways to like just you also like improve like your skills, like your Googling skills, because a lot of what you hear from a lot of developers is that like coding is a lot of just Googling stuff. And that is the same thing for front end. You will literally like find yourself, like doing, like just searching stuff up. Like, how do I want to do this? How do I do that? You just Google it. And sometimes you need specific like ways to Google it. So yes, Googling, very important. So yeah, recommend like just I call this like projects, right? So an interactive game is also just like something you can do as well. And then if you already feel like you've got like the basics down, just start moving on to frameworks. So a React web app, so making it modular, making it responsive, making it so that other people can, like send you stuff like on like a website or something, right? Like that all can be done with React. And just start like learning frameworks, right? So honestly one of the best ways. And yeah, I'm so glad so many people are agreeing. Like it's honestly just really great just setting on a project and then committing to it. And then yeah, one of the other things I have on here is a responsive page. Basically, what I mean by this is making it so that, okay, like I have a website. Like let's say like you already have a project that you've worked on. Now the challenge for this one is to make it so that when it's on a mobile device, it looks like it doesn't like squeeze together, right? I'm sure we've all had that problem before where the screen is like this and then all the stuff is messed up. Like learning media queries and understanding how that works, and then building a responsive page. But yeah, I'll cover like some. Yes. Matt said, can I share one YouTube video that took me from 0 to confident with HTML in 2 hours? I feel like this can be a useful resource for others. Feel free. Yeah, go ahead. Honestly, that'll be like a great way as well. I'll also cover YouTube videos as well. Yes. And then Matt just shared it here if you'd like to look into this one. What do you prefer, learning new things by actually building directly or learn something at least of the tech, then jumping into building? Yeah, I think maybe like getting an idea of it conceptually would be good, and then like doing it. I feel like as you're learning, you might like you might not know why you're doing things. So I think it's important to understand like I'm Googling this and this is how you build it, but like why is it that this is going here and not here, kind of things. So I think at least like learning kind of conceptually what everything means would be good. Can I use my existing portfolio as a project? Yeah. So like I mentioned, like, you have your portfolio, but like, how does it look like mobile? Test it out. And then see if you can make that responsive. I think that's an amazing challenge as well that I know can also like improve a lot of front-end skills. And then online resources. So yeah, I'll also talk about this as well. So YouTube videos are amazing as well. I have learned to do so much with YouTube videos. There's so much like coding resources on YouTube. So again, like project tutorials, you can literally just search up, how do I build a thing? Recently for an organization on my campus, I wanted to do a link shortener. So I searched it up and I built it, and I felt really proud of myself because even I didn't, the tutorial, I didn't copy it like exactly word for word. I had to do my own twist into it and to make it exactly how I wanted it. And then it was all for YouTube, and I was able to do that, and I can still call it my own because it's something that I built. This is amazing. And then yeah, there's also insane videos like learn React in 14 hours, learn literally everything, and like it's really great. Learn CSS in like 24 hours, like these videos that you can always just come back to, like do a couple hours every day, things like that, however much time you have, and you're able to just apply that as well. Some other thing to like touch on is you can never learn too much CSS. CSS Flexbox, for example. Flexbox is just like another way of, or it's like part of CSS. So definitely also tutorials on those are there. There's also a lot of videos about like tips for like front-end developers. So you're able to also hear from front-end developers themselves about what exactly resources they use too, and then kind of using that for your own as well, for your own projects, things like that. So just YouTube, wanted to mention that YouTube videos are a great resource as well. And then games. Okay, I'm kind of excited for this one. Yes, so someone mentioned Flexbox, Froggy. Yeah, those are definitely like, so a lot of these games are like CSS based. So I'm gonna go over some of them. Oh, okay. So we have or I wanted to show this first one. So this is Flexbox Adventure. This one's so cool. You're able to like learn how to like flex based off of like this like really cool game. I think it's so cool. I played it with like my organization when we were learning CSS last year. It was so fun. Like you're able to just kind of use some of the different like attributes, and then you have to know exactly. They go from like insane, there's like 24 levels of this. So it's a great way. But yeah, Flexbox. I know Flexbox Froggy is a good one. I personally just have used this one, so I wanted to show this one too, and it's cute. Okay, and then we also have Elevator Saga. So this one is more about like JavaScript. So if you wanna like sort of like improve like your JavaScript skills, this is also like another game that you can like use to like improve that. Yeah, I personally have not used this one, but I've just heard it's really good, and I think it'll be helpful as well. Just like another game to think about. And then there's one, yes, Code Combat. So this one is more of like also, this one talks about web development. This is more also like very like, what is it? So you learn like just like multiple things here. It's more for like a classroom environment, but it's pretty cool. You learn like I guess like different things here, and then also just like OOP in general too, which is helpful. So yeah, those are some of the games that I have like just kind of sort of wanted to mention. Oh yeah, started Code Combat, asked me to pay for Prima after reaching level 5. Ugh. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, honestly, I'd say I'm not sure like if there's like another alternative to using it for free. I just recommend maybe just searching up another game. I think like a lot of them have like different alternatives anyways that you can also practice like the like JavaScript with. Yes, okay, so let's see here. And then, of course, because everyone here is attending Global Hack Week, obviously there are so many cool like workshops happening this week from Global Hack Week. You can check out the schedule. That's the link there. And then someone said if you could share the links for the rest of them. Honestly, it's more of just like, feel free to just like, if you just Google these, like they will show up. Like it's, there's no like specific link or anything. Like feel free to just like search them up or anything. Like feel free to screenshot or take a picture if you'd like, or you can check out the slides later to see what they were called. But yeah. And then yes, so learning a new technology tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Possibly like might I'm not sure if like this is technically front end related, but I think it'd be cool to like just sort of check in and see what that might be. Developing your first mobile app. So if you want to do mobile app and then you also want to do front end for it, definitely check out this one too. It'll cover we'll cover like some like front end stuff that you will for sure be able to apply if you're making a mobile app. And then the ones with like my character on it is the ones I'm going to be doing too. So I'm going to be showing you how to do or walking through building a personal website portfolio on Wednesday Sunday 10 p.m. And then someone asked will the mobile app session be around React Native? It'll actually be in Flutter. So it's like using another language for that. So it will not be React Native. It'll be Flutter, I believe. So yes. Okay. And then someone asked what will be used in the personal portfolio one. I am thinking, I'm still preparing for it. I'm thinking possibly I wanted to do it in React, but I believe we might just end up doing it like HTML, CSS site. Because I don't want to like push React onto people who haven't learned it, especially if they just want to build a personal website portfolio. So yeah, so just a thought there. But then the day after, I'll be doing an intro to React. So that'll be there too. If anyone wants to learn React with me again, that's also there. Wednesday, we're creating a site in HTML. That'll be also really cool. If you know HTML, but you want to like put that up for a challenge, that workshop will be very fun. Intro to Bootstrap. Bootstrap is going to be helpful for sites, for like just web development in general. Definitely recommend checking that one out too. And then the intro to HTML, CSS. So there's literally going to be a full workshop just dedicated to that, because today's coding session will just kind of touch on, whoa, did not click on that. Today's workshop will only just kind of cover like me just like playing around with it. It won't be like too in depth. I won't talk about like specific like things in general. This workshop will go into depth with it for 2 hours as well, I believe. So definitely check that out on Friday. And then Saturday's debugging a web app. I think that is the coolest thing ever. You will catch me in the chat too, like for that one. I am so excited for that one. That is so cool. You normally don't think like debugging is like debugging for like when you're like in a CS class and you need to like figure out like what your problem is. Why is your code not running these like test cases? Debugging a web app is like so like just it's another type of interesting. So I definitely recommend everyone to check any of these out, and the recordings for them too if you're not able to, just like everything. Yes. And then, so I have some questions here. Will the database be, what database will be used with Flutter? I'm not sure. I'm not the one doing it, unfortunately. So not sure, but definitely like check it out or check out the recording for it if you'd like to also know. Can I follow the portfolio session for HTML and CSS? Yeah, that's what we'll be using. And then, yes, simple HTML, CSS 2 sounds good for beginners with no coding experience. Yeah. No, I definitely agree as well. I feel like I guess I have to just like gauge the demographic. Yes, what is the technical interview preparation track? That one is something else for that one is like kind of related to the like when you're interviewing for like a job. That'll also that's what that track is. Technically not like coding related. I feel they'll cover like leak code and other stuff like that. So yeah, and then let us go ahead and talk about the front end developer roadmap. And then, oh, not yet. Okay. Is the tech interview related to the web dev role? I'm not sure. I think definitely they can. I believe like some of that will be covered. Like there are positions obviously in tech where you have to like know how to code, but you have to know like object-oriented programming languages, even though you're going to be like a front-end developer, right? But I believe the tech interview prep will also like cover some behavioral stuff too, I'm sure, as well as like just like actual like coding stuff. But yeah, we'll jump into the front end developer roadmap. So what this is I will pull it up here. It's not there. Okay, here we go. So yeah, so this is a site here, roadmap.sh, or also yes, so slash front end. Oh my gosh, my slides. Okay. All right. Okay. Roadmap.sh/ front end. That is the link. Yes, I will drop it here. Give me 1 second. They really aren't. My slides are a little off. I don't know why. Let me know if that works. It should take you to it. All right. Okay. No, not this. Where is it? Okay, cool. All right, this is it. So basically, sorry about my typing speed. Um, no, 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 no. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, this basically talks about exactly kind of different things that you should take into account when like learning front end, especially if this is a track that you're interested in for like say like your career, for example. This is a great way. You learn about obviously like just some things like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, what we've talked about, version control systems, obviously using Git, hosting on GitHub, which is what we'll also talk about too. Talking about the DOM, right? DOM manipulation, API. Web security is, of course, super important. So just also something as well. And then, of course, we're also like learning about the frameworks, as we've mentioned, right? So different web components. Here are the top 3 that I was mentioning right here. And then once you learn frameworks, then you have to learn is like state management, which is with Redux. Oh my God! Hi, Jackie. I have Lahaj with me too. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Hi. Okay. All right. So yeah. So then we have, of course, there's also CSS frameworks that we have here. I do have Lahaj with me. Oh, so much. Okay. Yes, and then let's see. TypeScript, and just again like literally this entire thing, everything here that you'd like to learn basically about all of front end is here on this roadmap. So I thought this kind of you know just gives you an idea of what exactly how much there is to learn. Yeah, and then someone mentioned here these kinds of roadmaps overwhelm me a lot. I definitely incredibly understandable, and you don't have to necessarily follow it by any means. Think of it more as like I guess like a list of different things that you can potentially learn, just with everything like that. So just an idea, just an example of just giving you yeah some examples of how you're able to go about learning different things. But yeah, there's a lot. And like, despite that, I'm very confident that everyone who's interested in it and, for like career, can definitely learn it as well. So yeah, just thought I'd show this too. Okay, and then yeah, we'll go over here. I am going to take a really quick break, and then we'll start coding as well later. Oh my god, my slides. And then we'll start coding for a bit, and I'll talk about how that will look like too. So yes, so it'll be like 2 minutes, just gonna get some water, and I encourage everyone else to get some water too. It's been a little longer than expected. First half was only supposed to take an hour, but we're an hour 20 in. That's all right. Or wait, are we? No, I think we're less than an hour. Never mind that. I think we're all good on time. So yes, so the next part is we'll just kind of be for anyone who has like never like touched HTML so CSS before, we're going to be talking about like some things related to like okay like starting on a site, adding text, things like that. But yes, hydration break everyone. Take care for a bit, and we will be back. All right, hi everyone. I'm back. Had a water break. Ooh, I want to show off my water bottle. So here's my water bottle that I use every day for school. It has a R2, wrong way, R2D2. I have some shout out to Tech Together bite stickers from I believe like 2020 hackathons. I have also, or like I got it from Google Computer Science Summer Institute when I did this back in high school. I have a heart code from Code Day. Yes, my Google water bottle. It was like a program I did back in high school for it. And then I got the water bottle because they sent it to me. Yeah, it's very cool. I love it. There's like obviously like just some turtles and stuff on it. Or wait, here I can maybe do. There you go. Just it's better. Yeah, it's a little scuffed, but she still works. So yes, there it is. Okay, I'll set it down here. Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and continue. We'll just keep going here. Oh my gosh, fun. Yes. Okay, questions here. Well, this session will be extremely for beginners, question mark. Not necessarily. I think well, like yes, in the sense that like if you've never touched HTML CSS, it'll be easy to follow along. And if you have questions, of course, you're always able to comment it, and then we'll go over some stuff. So yes. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll start coding. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. All right, and yeah, so the first thing I'm going to ask everyone, because Replit is an official MLH partner, we're going to be using Replit today. Replit I've also just used in the past for hackathon projects, so Replit has a very special place in my heart as well. So I really like it, and we're going to be using it as well. I really like the platform and stuff, and also we're able to share links for it as well, so we should be good. So yes, kind of I believe you have to like have an account for it, so you can easily just sign up with like your GitHub or everything else. So I have here, these are all like some of the templates that you can get. I will just be clicking on the HTML CSS.js template. And yeah, you're also able to follow along with me as well. We'll do that. Yes, this is how it looks like. How do I make it? Use template. Okay, and then we'll call it like GHW September site. Okay. Cool, awesome. And then yeah, okay. All right. No. Okay. So yeah, so you'll notice here now we have like basically like a template, just like HTML file here. And then we have your script.js. This is where just like you can put in all the JavaScript, and then your style sheet .css. So this will be here how we basically like style everything, and we'll go over some stuff as well. So honestly, I really genuinely have like no plan for how this website's gonna look like, but I am cool with just kind of going with the flow here, just honestly whatever I'd like to build. We can change here, let's see, so the title of it, so here I'll go ahead and explain that. I think so if you go to like just this site, let's like paste that here, right? Let's go to this site. Like where does this take me? So this takes me here, right? Like this is what the site looks like. But if you see here, the title of it, like on the tab, is just like called Replit. So we can change that with in here by changing what the title is. So we're just going to do Ellie's Global Hack Week site, September site. So yeah, someone asked here, what is the goal? So the goal is honestly just kind of we're just building a regular site and then learning some HTML, CSS on the way. There really isn't it's just like a code along where I'm gonna just be building something random. If you'd like to also follow along and seeing if you're completely new to this, definitely follow along some of the stuff I'm doing. If that's gonna be more comfortable for you. If not, definitely do some other stuff. You're able to just share your site here. Feel free to drop it in the chat too, and then we can all go and see some of the stuff that you're building as well. So that's just kind of an example. And then also when I have something decent, we'll push it to GitHub, and then we will kind of post that on GitHub pages. So that'll be kind of more near the end. Oh my gosh, this. Wait 1 second. We're getting kind of fork on road, but literally same though. I was I didn't see it. Yeah, here, if you, wrong one. Or if you go to the templates and you click on it, you should be able to just use template up here. If you're having trouble, I didn't understand it for a second. So yeah, this is all good. Where were we? My rebels. Right there. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So now we're here. Basically now, and then maybe we can refresh this. And then now it says here Ellie's Global Hack Week September site. Sick. Okay, cool. And then now, okay, we're linked up here to the style sheet. You need this one, this link tag here, super important because it'll link to this file, and then this file is going to be what exactly makes everything work. So yes, and then it says here hello world, but this font is not that great. This is just standard default, right? Let's look up a cool font that we can use on Google Fonts. So I'll show everyone exactly how to do that, and I've been using this for forever. So Google Fonts, and then you can also feel free to also do this too. Fonts. And then it's just you just search up Google Fonts. Oh, someone asked if this is a mechanical keyboard. Yes, I'm so sorry you have to hear the horrible clickiness. I'm building a new one. Actually, so I just ordered some parts for it. So I'm excited about that. Yes, Adobe Fonts, so true. Those are really good as well. I just know Google Fonts are super easy to just access, and I'll show as well. Oh, I don't, why is that? Okay, some of my favorite ones to use. I personally love Chivo. It's my favorite font ever, so I'm gonna use it for today's site. Did I just do that? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Here, I think I select, I'm gonna just get the regular one. And then how you edit is you're gonna go to the import here. So if you wanna use this site or use this font or use any font that you have, just go to the top right. To view your selected families, you're gonna go to the import section. You're gonna copy what's in between the style. You don't need the style, it's just the import. You're gonna copy that. You're gonna go back to your site, and then you're gonna go on style right here, and then just kind of at the very top, preset in. And then now you should have Chivo in here. So now that we have that, if you go back now to your font, it'll say here exactly how to use it. So you can basically copy this. Just click copy, go back to your code, and then I believe it should work here, just in the body. Sick. Okay, and then now you see it changed. So very cool. I like, again, literally super easy, like changing fonts like that. Google Fonts is amazing. So yeah. So sorry, just checking the chat. Okay, we're all good. Yeah. So just my favorite way of adding fonts. All right, now that we have that, we can also just go back here. We're inside like just the body here. We'll keep the script just like near the bottom. Oh, this one too. Ignore that. Okay. Just because I want to be able to just kind of have this here. Okay. So then inside the body, let's add, we're going to add a header. So one of the things about HTML is making your, like, I guess, making your site like semantic. And what this means is that like having it so that you're using the right like tags and everything like that. And there's like a header tag, there's a footer tag, there's multiple tags to use within HTML, and just making sure that you're using them accordingly for whatever you're wanting to build. Okay, we have a submission here from Divya. Let me see if I don't even think I can like actually copy it from my, oh my God, okay. Let's go check it out here, just all of us together too. I'll go on to it. Divya. And then we'll go back here. Did I type that out? Oh, wow. Very cool. Oh, do we see this? Oh my gosh. That's sick. That is sick. This is very cool. Wow. Awesome. This is so fun. I absolutely love it. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Projects. Oh, yeah. So an example of an amazing portfolio here. Yes. 3JS. Very cool. Oh, all right. Matt, we'll check yours out too. Okay. I just have to type it out like on my own because I can't copy it. I love the .lgbt. It's very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. All right, we'll do that. Very cool. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Nice. Blog. Ooh, very cool. Nice. Awesome. Really like yours. Oh, let's go back. Okay. Very cool. I'll follow you on Twitter. Awesome. Okay, cool. We'll go back to, oh, I love the, nice. I like your icon here. Very cool. Okay. All right. Let's go back here. We'll do, let's see. So in the header, I want to place just like a div. And then in here, we'll do like hello world again. And then let's refresh that. How does that look like? Same thing. Sick. And then we'll add a class. And then inside the class here, we're doing, let's name it like header text, right? So we'll just have text here. And then now in our style sheet, we'll do, because it's a class, header class. We'll do font. Actually, I think it is font size. Font size like 40 pixels. I have to remember what. Header text? Oh, that's why it's wrong. Okay, header text. Let's refresh that. Okay, sick. Yeah, and then that's how we change that. Oh, my browser. Yes, I love talking about this browser. Okay, so if anyone knows Kana from he's super incredibly active in the hackathon community. He was a top MLH 50. He recently, or I don't know if it's recent, but he found out about Arc for a while. He gave me an invite to use it. So this is what the browser is. It's Arc. It is very awesome. It has the vertical tabs, and it's just this window, and I don't know if I can show just like the second one here. I'll open a new window for everyone, but basically this, oh wait, I can't, never mind. It's only just the tab. Okay, I can share that, but basically it is super cool vertical tabs. You're able to also just like switch between like different spaces. You add I can do like Arc browser, and this is how you like search up like new sites. It's very cool. It's by the browser company. It's just like amazing. Very cool. Very cool thing. And I think there's like a wait list for it, or I don't know if there's a wait list. Yeah, there's like a wait list right now. So it's like fairly new. If you're interested, definitely check it out. Sign up for the wait list. It's very cool. Completely changed the way I do like literally everything. Okay, we'll go back to this. And then we'll do display flex. And then oh my god, this is the thing about centering a div. Do I know how to center a div? I don't know. Okay. What's the other thing I can do? Align items. Center. No. Wait. I thought I just did. Oh, justify. Okay. All right. No, this worked. Okay, sick. Oh gosh, that was a little scary. Okay, just kidding. That was funny. Okay. Yeah, so now we have this, and then as you can see with display flex, as you change the screen width, it will stay like in the center regardless, except when you like go to this thing. So yeah. All right, at a height of 100, view height, center vertically too. Okay. Wait, okay, I'll do that too. And then, in case anyone's like wondering, wait, oh, did I do something wrong? Okay, all right. Well, in case anyone's wondering, view height and like the like pixels and stuff, those are all pretty much like just like different units that we can use in CSS. So they're all like it's all like very like different depending on like what you like or what you want to use. So yeah, view height is like just in reference to the height. Okay, to the parent. Yes, okay. I knew that. Okay. All right, we'll add this here. Oh. Oh, wait. Am I just doing it wrong? Is this wrong? Oh. There. Sorry. Yeah. Wrong one. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But, okay. It's fine. We'll keep it up here. And then let's see. So now that we want, instead of like a header, now we can do just like, the body. We can do, so, or I'll change this to, hi, it's Ellie. Refresh that. Okay. And then also I can change, let's change the background. Let's go to this cool site called coolers.co. If you haven't heard of this site, it's basically, it's basically just like a color generator. Very cool if you're just thinking of like different like palettes and stuff, or like, okay, like let's think of like a color I could use, but you want to actually see it. Very cool. I like this site a lot. Ooh, I like this purple. This purple's, I think I'm gonna go with this purple. I think I like that one. And yeah, you press the space bar and it just changes the palette. So let's go back. Paste that in. Okay. Slay. Very cool. Nice. So yeah. Okay, awesome. All right. And then now, oh, we can change the, what was the font? I think it's font style, the color of it. I can't think so. We'll do, oh wait, oh wait, no, let me, I think it's just color. And then, just like white. Yeah, okay, awesome. And then let's add, this is so like gross at the top. Let's add some padding top. Padding top. Okay, and then we'll make it, maybe let's try out 20 pixels. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, looks better. So very cool. We can do, let's do, yes, free Code Camp is a very awesome place. You can learn like just different front end, but also like full stack stuff. So much on there. Very cool. All right. Oh, I have to sleep. Times with sleep schedules. Yes, it was great chatting with you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was very fun, and glad to see everyone. Okay, and then now let's put something in our other div that we have here. Hello. How does that look? Okay, sick. All right. We're also just gonna do class body text. And that way we can also style like just the hello. We'll do, hi. My name is, or maybe I shouldn't reintroduce myself. I already did. Hi. Hope everyone. Yes, I should use a P tag. You're right. Thank you. You caught me. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Yes. Thank you so much for catching that. Yeah, I'm always like trying to do that like all the time. Okay. And then we'll replace we'll replace that like from here. Yeah. That is wrong. The header text should be H1. Whoa. You're right. Thank you. And then we'll just paste that in there. Really, why does it do that? Okay. Or wait, should I just, never mind. Actually, go back. I'm just gonna, like, instead of div, I'll do H1. Then that should work. Okay. Yeah. Yes. So true. Ellie, and then thanks for stopping by. And then we'll also center this too. What is this one? Body dash text. Yeah. Do the body. And specify content center. We'll keep the same font size. We can do color white again. I want to add some padding to the left. I feel like I wouldn't want it just like starting on the very edge of the screen. Padding left. Maybe 10 pixels here. Let's see how that looks like. Oh, wait, yeah, we're centering it. Wait, actually, all right. I just want it starting from there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That looks like there, or maybe more actually. When it's like full screen. I think we can see it here. Refresh. Nice. That's how the site's looking like so far. So very cool. Let's go back. All right, and then we can also do. We'll change this to something like. Let's see if we can add a picture. I'd love to add a picture. Maybe like a GIF. Okay, let's do Minecraft GIF. Transparent. Does anyone play any like video games? I feel like I have. I played Minecraft like my whole life, and then also just recently I bought like a game for like a Nintendo Switch that is not mine, and it's like this really like fun Pokemon game. Never played Pokemon besides Pokemon Go in like 2016. So yeah, just wondering if anyone else plays any games. Have you slain Ender Dragon? Yes, I have. Multiple times. This is cool. We'll use this. Save image as. We'll save her. Sure. Okay, let's go back to coding. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make a folder called assets. And then in this folder, we are adding the picture that I just downloaded, and we'll put that in the folder. So now it's in there. We can rename it to diamond GIF. And then now we're able to add it to our page. So let's do it with an image tag. We'll do like image 1 in case we want to add more. And then or I think there's also like what, like the A or the href, which is like the reference to it, which is just like copy the link directly from Replit. And then I think there's like an alt tag too, where it's like we have to oh, it's source. I think that's for links. Yes. And then we'll do alt can be like just diamond. Yes, thank you. I think it's like this. Right, that should close it. Oh, did I? Because it's. Wait, why is it not getting it? Oh, did I copy the wrong link? 1 second. Yeah. Wait, I don't think there should be an S. Okay, maybe there is an S. I don't know why there's an S there. Oh no. Wait, why is it not loading? Sorry. Where is it? Yeah, it's so weird. Okay, we'll change that. Yeah, I was thinking of we could do this too. Yeah, I guess I was just wondering like because it's existent on like a link on Replit, and we're able to also like use that, but I'm not sure. It's not letting me. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That works. Okay, awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sick. All right. We'll or maybe, you know what I want to do? I think I'll put the GIF, I'll put this on top of the text. So that way. Oh, it was just taking forever. Okay, there it is. All right, awesome. And then we'll also, we'll give this, oh wait, I gave it a class already. Yeah, img-1. And then we'll do this. I think I change the width of it, maybe making it just a little smaller. 100 pixels? Yeah. Or okay, maybe I wanted it bigger. Yeah, that's like smaller than before, but bigger than whatever 100 pixels was. Oh, bye. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, sometimes I use a class specifically for centering stuff. Yeah, I've seen I know that this is also like best practice as well. This is also very good. I've seen this with like other sites I've worked on that like some centering things are just like its own class. Yes. Okay, and then we'll do display flex. And then we can do, again, centering this. This is just like a super simple like site just for like today, so won't matter too much, but is it not going to center? All right, that'll be a later moment. This should center though. Yeah, that centers. Okay. All right, and then now, yes, true. We'll do that. We'll go back to here. Cross body dash middle. Okay, and then that'll go right here. Dot body dash middle, and then we can do also flex here. Okay. Ooh. All right. Wait, I'm not sure why it's doing this specifically. Or was it? Or does it matter that I'm doing that there? I think it is. Try align item center. Okay. Okay. I'll do. Ooh, oh, that just like brought them like together on the same line. Good night. Blaha says good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Yes. Oh, flexor. Yeah, true. True. We'll do that. Flex action. Column. Because, and everything's just like, yeah. Sick. Look at that. Good night as well. Yeah, please don't like stay up. It's okay. You can you're always able to just watch it later, so you're all good. Good night. Okay, sick. I don't think we need that. Everything else is all good. Yeah, so like as you'll notice, like CSS is very like tedious in the sense that it's a lot of things, tiny little things. And with practice, obviously, we had /have some developers in like the chat here. There's always just like different like methods of things that you can do to do certain things, and it can get very complicated for sure. So I personally feel like, this is something else that we definitely I need practice with. Okay, cool. Let's let's make it big. Let's make it smaller. We'll do 300. I think it's like affecting all of the everything else I'm doing. Yeah, thanks for why did I say stopping? Thanks for stopping. No, thanks for stopping. Bye. Okay. All right. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Where can I watch the recording later? It'll be up on YouTube and then also on Twitch for like a couple of weeks, maybe, but it'll be on YouTube forever. I gotta go to sleep. Good night. Sleep well. You're all good. Have a good night. Okay. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Sick. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So now we have something like this going on. Very cool. And then maybe we can do we'll do some buttons. Let's have some buttons. I'm excited. Okay. What IDE/env is this built in? Does it have browser dev tools where you can see the current spacing? That is a good question. This is Replit. Replit is like you can like do a bunch of like other different things too. So they have like a bunch of different everything here. So this is Replit, and I'm sure you can or is it my Repls? I think if you just kind of or here we'll do like I don't know tools. Not sure. I don't know. I mean, it has like stuff like this, but not sure if like that's specifically what you're looking for. Okay, awesome. Yeah, great. Yeah, this is what it is. But yeah, so Replit's very cool. Again, like I said, used it for like a bunch of hackathons. Yes, the box that tells you the spacings. Yep, very cool. Okay. Yeah, let's do like a button that maybe takes you to. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah, my water bottle. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to we'll make some buttons. Oh yeah, so we just had a comment in the chat that says if you could go a little slower. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely if you ever like any questions on anything specifically, feel free to also comment that as well. Yeah, basically just what we have now so far. Yeah, for sure. Div what a div is and like all these tags that you're seeing here is basically just like the boxes that make up like the website. So it'll be easier to show in like just the actual site here. Let's refresh this. So let's say like I'm highlighting this. So you'll see here like everything that is highlighted here is a box. This like text box, the picture box, the other text box. If you kind of go on like inspect, you'll see here exactly like what everything is, right? So we have the header specifically. This is exactly what that is, which is like defined here like in right in like the code that we wrote. The header has like the font family that we have talked about here, the height, the width, and then we have like the body middle, which is what I have here, where it's getting that from, and then the body text, which is also in its own little box as well. So what a div is, as you can see here, div has just like everything encapsulated from the image to like the paragraph too. Yes. And then obviously, this is everything. So yeah, so that's kind of why it's like everything is like kind of split up into like these little parts, right? So body that makes up everything, the image, and then the body text. So yeah, that is like kind of how I'd explain that, and that's what the div is. And you can like make obviously different divs for different things and using other tags as well. Okay, awesome. All right, we're all good here. Yes, and then we also have some resources in the chat that this person has also linked to if you'd like some more resources for that too. Oh, good night, sleep well, sleep well. Okay, yeah, let's go back, and then we have about, let's see, so there's it's 2:06 p.m. local time for me, so that means 4 more minutes until there is 20 minutes left of the stream. So in about like 5 minutes we are going to head on over to GitHub and see how we can have this on GitHub pages and posting this. So you're able to create maybe like a site here on Replit. And then possibly, because the portfolio workshop is tomorrow night, possibly if you'd like to, you can publish your portfolio site with GitHub pages through what we learned today in a few minutes. So we'll do that as well. I do want to make a button, so we'll make a button. And then let's see, so button in HTML. All right, so then this will show, I guess you can do overflow hidden to hide the scroll. Okay. Yeah, we'll do something like this. And then it shows like also like some control for that as well. Okay, we'll go to our thing. So right after, we'll do it inside our like body here. After the paragraph, we'll do a button. And then inside here, let's give it a class. So this will be link button. Then we will do the type, or I think type goes at the front. Type. Oh. Okay, and then let me just double check that real quick. Yes, and then in the middle we'll have what it says. So click here. Have something like that. Let's see how that looks like now. So that looks really gross. We'll change that. We'll change that. The sentence not being centered. Oh, is it not? Oh, I think it's like, is it a little off? Wait. Oh, is it? It's because it has padding. Sorry. Let's. Yeah, that should have fixed it. Sorry about that. I understand. I totally get that. Okay. All right. So let's work on styling this for like a couple minutes. So what did we call this? We said link button. And then this like resource here kind of told us exactly how we can go about like doing that. So no border. We don't want a border. No border. Border, none. Text, decoration, none. Oh. Okay. And then now, what was it gonna do? Oh, like font family. I want the same one that we're doing, just like right up here. So I'll just copy that. And now it has that one. Okay, sick. And then I know there's like some other things we can probably do. Yes, oh, some margin. For sure. So margin is like the inside spacing, padding would be like the outside spacing. That makes sense. Does Replit crash sometimes like Sandbox? Yes, I've used Code Sandbox before. That's also like really, I like to do that for when I'm doing like in-person like technical workshops, so that people can just like go on the link, and it's like, I feel like it's like a much easier setup. Like someone can just code on there instantly, right? Yeah, Replit sometimes does crash sometimes, but I usually like don't have any problem with it if it's something simple like this. Replit margin. Or just like in general, we can do like 5 pixels maybe. We'll see how that looks. If that did anything. 10? Okay, is that not doing anything? Why not? Okay. Oh, good night. Good night. Take care. Thank you. Okay. Oh, use padding? Wait, you're right. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, okay. And then do it like this. Yeah. Okay, awesome. And then I want like a border radius. So what this just means is that we're going to be adding like a border to it. Is it? Yeah. 5px, I think is my go-to. Wait, why is it? Oh, wait, sorry. Right. What I literally. Wait, what's it? Is it what I'm thinking of? I forgot what it was. Thing. What's a thing? What's a thing? I thought it was border radius. Border radius. Okay, yeah. It's what makes it like round. Okay, awesome. I can't tell if like I don't know if there's I don't think there's a shadow there, but okay. We'll do yes, like background color, I think. Let's do like if I just do white. Show up. Yeah. Okay, awesome. It's white, and then the actual just like color of the text can be the purple that we have here. Really like this purple. If that will change. Yeah, awesome. And then now let's do some like hover like techniques, or not techniques, but we'll change this so that when we like hover over it, wait, is there like no space in this? Okay. And then background color changes to, let's do like, because if we change it to the purple, it's not going to show up. Black. And then the color will be white. Sick. All right. That's cool. That is awesome. All right. Awesome. Cool. All right. All right. I think we're at a spot where I can be like, okay, this is like a site that you can maybe click on and nothing happens. Okay. Awesome. All right. So yeah, now that we have this here, let's try to push this onto GitHub pages. So, ooh, cursor pointer. Right, because when you go over it, the thing doesn't change. We'll do that. Just one more thing. Sick. Okay, awesome. Yes, there's also this thing as well. CSS variables use the same color again. Yeah. CSS variables are like very fun. specifically when I'm like in React, I use these like a bunch to make sure that like, you know, we're not like reusing the same colors all over again and typing them out each time. But yes, love this workshop. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. We'll go on ahead to see if we can place this now. Let's see. So yeah, within Replit, there's like the version control thing. So we'll create a GitHub repo for this. So because wait, it's loading. I'm connected to like my GitHub through this. So it should, yeah. New repo. Yes. Public? Sure. Create repo. Oh. All right, awesome. We'll create it. And then your commits will be here, push. Let's see. And then I'm going to go ahead and on another tab here, I'm going to make sure that I'm on my GitHub site. And I'm going to place the, make sure that that showed up. Yes, okay, awesome. So now we have our repository here. Okay, I think everyone can see this. Yes. Oh yeah, for everyone looking for the check-in link, that is in the Discord and the announcement I had sent. And then also, I can also, oh, I have it here. 1 second, I'll send it.
Just like Figma embeds of stuff. This was for Hacka.
1 second. Okay, awesome. All right. Yeah, we have this our repo here now that we have put. So we have our assets folder. If you added the pictures, it has like the diamond GIF that I have here, and then let's see. So now we want to push this as a GitHub like site. So what we'll do is you're going to go into settings. You're going to go down here to pages and then deploy from a branch. Yes, and then main. Okay. Currently being built from the main branch. Okay. All right, awesome. So yeah, this is kind of like sort of like the page that you'd go to. So to like kind of put this on here on like your site. Oh, and this is my GitHub too. Okay. 6. All right, it is doing its thing. That is just like working through it. So we'll wait a little bit for that to deploy. And then we'll have like a site that we can go to officially. So that'll be good. Yeah, I'm really excited that everyone had a good time and everything. So far, Bahaj is still here with me. We are just chilling. It'll be lunchtime for me now, so pretty soon. And then yeah, I hope everyone, if it's like night, please go to sleep. If it's past midnight, I know for some of you it is. Please sleep. Take breaks, take your rests and everything. Ooh, wrong thing. Okay, awesome. So yeah, so now let's see, it looks like that it's active. We'll go back to pages, and then now it is deployed to this site. So then now you have it. It's very cool, super easy too. I feel like it is definitely like something that like if you like your portfolio site can definitely go on something like this. And then now like you have this site that you can like share with friends. And then where are we? Oh, I guess I just like went from here. Okay, but yeah, so you're able to deploy it from like the branch that you want, so like the main branch, and you can also add your custom domain. I will go ahead and demonstrate also kind of how that looks like. I have my own like domain here. This site is not that great. Please don't go. It is just this. So that is what that looks like. Okay, but as you can see, I have my my pages, for example, kind of looks like this, right? So I have like my custom domain here, connected it. There's a bunch of different documentations on how to do that if you do have your own custom domain. I know especially if you attend MLH like member events, you're able to what's it called? You have like the option of like getting like a domain.com name domain, like .tech domain, or like a GoDaddy domain as well. So if you ever like get one of those, you're able to do it with GitHub pages, just kind of like this as well. Yeah, and then we have here a question: what are MLH member events? So those are all of the events that are on mlh.io/2023. It is basically all of the hackathons that everyone else from around the world is hosting, and MLH partners with them. So mlh.io, we'll go to like attend a hackathon. These are all of the events here. Oh, yes. Hello. This is Blahaj in his entirety. Very cool. Yes. But yeah, these are all of the events that are happening pretty soon. Awesome. Very cool. Okay, yeah. So that is kind of how we worked on this. I hope everyone had an amazing time. And yeah, if you want to check out, like, for example, the code that I made for this one, it's on GHW-September site. I can put it in the resources as well. The slides will also be on the link of like my own that I have for resources. I can share that as well in the chat here for everyone to also take a look at after the stream as well. So that is the site that you can go to for that. So yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, someone said, may I know the reason behind EXRLLA? There is no reason. I think I was like 15 years old and thought that this was something cool. And it's like also, or this username is like on a lot of my other things too. Just like other stuff, other accounts that I have. But yeah, what is your typing speed? It's not that great. I won't disclose. Okay, it's between like 60 and 90, if that gives you like a range. But yeah, no more further questions on my typing speed. No, it is not. That is so not true. I don't type that fast. What is your keyboard? Actually, my keyboard is like a pre-built. I don't have like any, or it is a mechanical keyboard, but it's nothing like too like intense. So yeah, so awesome. Yeah, we'll go on ahead and I'll go ahead and like tune out. Thank you so much for coming on to the live. It was so fun hanging out with all of you. No, it's so bad. No. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you all for tuning in today and watching it. Again, the resources will be up there for everyone. Thank you so much. And I will see you all super soon. Tomorrow night, it's 10 p.m. Eastern, if you're Eastern time zone. And that will be for the Building Your Portfolio site. So be super fun. Yes, thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Have a good one. And yeah, have a great rest of your day / night. Bye. Bye bye. Yes, thank you so much for coming. Bye. Bye bye.